YouTube? This is Aqua Student, and I'm finally back home. It's been a while, and I don't know, it's great to be home again. I've got all the tanks set up, and they're looking good. I've got the younger guys back in with the older guys. Everyone seems pretty healthy. Made the trip alright. I tried a new technique using some battery-powered air pumps, and I just had everyone in the main cooler, which isn't even here, it's outside drying. But that seemed to work well, except for the fact that every time I hit a major bump, I got soaked. So I need to do a little bit of modifications if I'm going to do that again, but overall it was a lot easier than the bagging up everyone individually, and with a lot more fish it's going to be easier to do it that way. I had the Alratus in his own little, I had him bagged up so that he wouldn't be picking on everyone during the whole trip. And I also bagged up the beta because obviously he wouldn't do too well with them. But apart from that, everyone else made the trip just fine, and let me just show you how the tank looks now. Oh, I'm not even back far enough. I really like this. It's actually, this setup's working really well. Everyone in here, I mean, there's a lot more life. Hustle and bustle. It looks almost like Grand Central Station, as I've heard someone else describe one of the tanks that they want to do. And the good thing about African cichlids is you can overpopulate this way, and it's actually beneficial because it spreads out the aggression. Someone was commenting on that on my last video, and it's completely true. That way one dominant fish won't be able to isolate one young or smaller guy or subdominant fish and just bully them to death. That way, like, let's say the Sokolofi, who's probably one of the kings of the tank, starts chasing after a CI or someone like that. Oh, look, he went after the yellowtail CI that time. I meant that guy, but he just gets distracted because there's, oh, here's another shiny object right there, and it works out really well. Another thing that I've added was I got a new air pump or water pump, and I remember someone on the last video commented that the fish look like they're breathing heavy. I noticed that actually earlier and ended up ordering this 2 weeks ago or something. So it was on the way. It just got back ordered and took a while. I wanted to have this to get more water movement through the rockwork and through the tank. That way it'll eliminate more dead spots, and then I can allocate this guy to creating more surface agitation. That way I'm not just relying on the filter output. I've also got my air pump in here right now. It's I'm not sure if it's a temporary thing or not, but I just want to make sure these guys settled well with the move, and just got the hierarchy all established. Make sure there's enough oxygen or dissolved oxygen in the water anyway, just to keep everyone's immune system up, because it was a rough couple days for the older guys, and then the younger guys, of course, will have a little adjusting time to the larger tank, the strong current. Although I was a little worried about, or at first, how these guys would handle it, and at first they did have some trouble, and it was something that was obviously new to them, but they seem to have adjusted well to it, and seem to be liking it too. They go up and play in the current. It's also, there's all sorts of different circulations, and like the water is moving left to right at one level, right to left at the other, and it's great for picking up the debris. There's a lot less dead spots, which was the goal. And so that's what's going on right now. It's kind of cool to see this Synodontis next to the older, larger guy. That was just kind of neat. But yeah, and I've also got the Dinosaur bichir in here. He's hanging out up here. He was out and about yesterday, but he seems to be a lot more timid today, and I think I'm going to move him back into one of the other tanks just to let him grow up a little more. He should be alright in in good time, but not quite ready yet. There's no need to force it, and soon enough I'll let him out once everyone else gets settled. That way he's not going to become a terror right away, and we'll even see how he handles everything. If he just starts taking out everyone, he's going to have to go, and I hate to see it, but I mean, you have to make these decisions sometimes. So that's what's going on in the world of the Aqua Student. I have a whole bunch of projects planned out for my winter break, but first I need to get my graduate school applications in. Got 3 done. I think I have 5 more to go or something, so not too bad, and should be going quick, but it's something that's important. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'll get into that later, but yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.